Good afternoon and welcome on these lands of the Kwangan people, now known as the Songhees and Esquimalt nations, to this weekly Incumbent update. And of course, we make that acknowledgement of these lands with deep gratitude for the stewardship of this place since time immemorial, and a commitment to working towards a new relationship with the indigenous peoples of this place. Just a few things that have been going on and are going on, or have gone on and are going on this week. As you know, I was up in Campbell River on Friday of last week. I just thought I'd say it was lovely to have members of St. John's community there present for Stephanie's licensing as incumbent of St. Peter's Campbell River. And also lovely that a number of you made an effort to connect via Zoom. The recording has been made available through the St. John's, or the link is available through the St. John the Divine Facebook page, if you would like to watch that, what was rather a lovely and joyful service on Friday afternoon. As always, thank you to those of you who are continuing to come along and watch online our Sunday services. And thank you to those who have been giving feedback to the services and in their stripped down form at the moment, both positive and not so positive thoughts about the way we're doing things through the summer. But I'm really pleased that the services have a feel about them which is so uplifting and so positive. So thank you to all of you. As the weeks come, I'm going to be taking some time off. I'm going to be away a week Sunday. I actually go away a week today, Tuesday, for General Synod in Calgary. And I'm hoping that Craig Hebert will be able to come back and preach and preside at our two services on that Sunday, the 2nd of July. Then I'm away for the following 2 weeks for vacation. So on the 9th and the 16th of July, I'm very grateful that John Thatamanil is willing to stand in and lead our community and gather our community for those services. And you'll be seeing more of that in the coming couple of weeks. What's happened this week so far, apart from Sunday worship, which is a great joy as always? Yesterday we had our leadership team meeting, which always contains more laughter and celebration of who we are as a community than I sometimes expect. We do serious business, but we also reflect on the joys of being a part of this community as well. Today, Tuesday the 20th, I have actually spent the morning. I decided a 12-hour day was not particularly healthy for me, so I had to miss the 900 block Pandora meeting at 9 a.m. But from 10 until 2 o'clock, there was a new clergy and administrators day. Carol Ann was one of the administrators there, talking about the particular needs that administrators have within our diocese, and likewise the new clergy. I was there as one of the archdeacons to go through some of the quirks and the processes and the changes that are happening within our diocese. And I simply want to affirm how agile and thoughtful our diocese is in its adapting to a changing world and adapting to changing circumstances within the church, the particular joys and difficulties which we are encountering at this time. This evening, of course, my beloved PC members and wardens and synod reps, this evening is our parish council. Preceding that, there will be a short meeting between myself and the wardens, but then we will get down together to the business of governance and, as the canons say, supporting and advising the incumbent and the wardens in the life of the parish. Tomorrow we'll have our usual midweek Eucharist at 8 a.m. and I would encourage you to try it if you haven't been before. It's a lovely small gathering, intimate gathering in the Walking Together Chapel, followed by Sermon Circle. And as we go into Thursday, there are various other things happening on Wednesday, but as we go into Thursday, I just want to do some highlights. I actually have a cathedral chapter meeting, and a number of us are appointed to be on the cathedral chapter, which is discovering or rediscovering or researching or considering its role within the life of the diocese, because the cathedral chapter was set up to support the bishop in the life of the diocese. And so we have quite an intense morning where from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m., well, it's actually till 2, but I'm leaving early, we'll be discussing these issues within our life. On that day, on Thursday, our 12:30 meditation Eucharist. Again, the meditative Eucharist is one of the highlights of any given week. Will be looked after by John, who has just got back from New York. In fact, I picked him up from the airport at 10:30 yesterday night. And then at 2 o'clock, sad but important event, we'll be saying farewell to Pat Ormerod at her Thanksgiving and celebration of life. Friday, I'll be taking off, and Saturday, as present, there will be the usual preparing for Sunday and some reading and all those things which I don't often have time to squeeze in during the week. For those of you who don't know, I've been trying to put a daily reflection up on the Facebook page, which is called Alastair McCollum St. John the Divine. Many years ago, and it was many years ago, a couple who were public relations advisors told me that despite a church such as St. John's being so welcoming and affirming, and there's still a need for a human, as it were, a human face. And so they recommended that I have this personal page in which I just share a short reflection whenever possible. And I finally got to the point of saying, I will endeavor to put something up every day, or at least most days during the week, to give people a connection to St. John's who may not have one, and to try and broaden our scope in terms of just giving a little bit of the ethos and the feel of our community. And some of those are shared to our St. John's Facebook page, but not always, just for the sake of not clogging up two different feeds with the same material. I think that's all I have to say for this week. I'm looking forward to seeing parish council wardens and any synod reps at this evening's meeting. Other than that, I will try next Monday, before I fly to Calgary, to record an update. But if I don't get to, then there will be a few weeks break from having this weekly update. And I will endeavor to get back into it as soon as I'm back from my annual leave, which is I come back on the 20th of July. Thank you all for all you do, and God bless you all.